It's been an interesting year, and I think in a very positive way. We graduated, basically 5 All-Americans last year, 4 All-Americans with Nicole returning. Obviously that's a big blow to a team to lose 4 All-Americans. But on the flip side of that, we've got a young crew, a young group of men, a young group of women that have really stepped in and stepped up. And right now they're learning what it is to compete at this level, and their first experience of going through a long season.
So what's been nice about having such a young team this year is to have folks like that, Emma Berry, Beth Kelly, our other seniors as well in there to really set the example and the standard for our freshmen, and they've risen to that. So and now all these kids have had the indoor championships underneath them, so they've either had the cross-country championships, A-10 championships, the indoor championships, to give them that experience of what the A-10 conference is like and being ready to compete. And now that we've got the end of the semester and exams behind us and have this week to really focus on the meet, we're going to be ready. We're going to get in there and really ready to compete hard.
Me and my teammate Alexis, we are both 400 runners. So basically we've been working on just getting out aggressively on the curves and just like powering out through it all. And it's kind of like a slingshot, as my coach says. And we use the 4 P's. It's called power, pace, position, pursue. And we use that on each of the hundreds. So we're able to, extend our full power through the race. So we've been really working on just getting out aggressively and just holding that throughout the whole race. I want to run a 55 and a 400. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time, and I finally feel like I'm at the place and at the school and at the program where I can actually do that to my full potential. And the coaches are great, and the training is great, and the program is great. So I'm just really hoping that with all the training that we're doing and all the preparation that I'll be able to run at least 55 in the 400.
Megan McGovern, and she's been sitting at the top of the hammer throw for the entire season, and just this past week, Dayton girl kind of bumped up a little closer to her, but she's just been throwing great, and with her second place win at the second place at the Penn Relays last week, she just continues to get better and better each week, and she's looking for that school record and the conference win, and certainly beyond for her at the regional championships, that first round, and getting on to the NCAA championships.
For me personally, I'm really hoping to win, and it's nice to be seated where I am in the conference right now. It helps going in knowing where my ranking is and what my marks are in comparison to the other girls. So that's definitely going to give me a lot of confidence, and to hopefully break the school record this weekend is really my top goal, and to get a PR. And this will, if I win, it will be the first time that I win, so that's really what I'm looking forward to and really hoping to get.
And she graduates this year, so this is big for her. Of course, Nicole Trainer as well. Kind of same scenario, finishing off the A-10 conference with a bang. She'll be running the steeple, which is her, her primary event, and then coming back the next day and running the 1500 and looking for wins in both of those, and then her season continuing at the regional meet and beyond at the national championships.
Since my season is going to go on for hopefully another close to 2 months, I haven't quite peaked as much as everyone else has for this meet, so it's just another opportunity for me to get out there and race and practice, especially in the steeple, just to practice being in a race, because a lot of that, you can't get a race type feel just in practice with other girls around you and jumping over the water and everything like that. So it's just another opportunity.
The team in general, we've been, I think, coming together really well, kind of prepping and making sure we're at our full potential for this weekend. Something we always train hard for. Grace and I particularly have been doing a lot of technique work, working to make sure we have everything where it needs to be for this weekend. And I think both Grace and I feel pretty confident coming this week, both training-wise and technically.
We're excited about the opportunities that have come about for our vaulters. They've really improved this year. Val Ospinko's been working with them, and that's been really a positive, and we're looking forward to Devin getting in there, Devin Castles on the men's side and Grace Gibson on the women's side, and getting in there and competing hard.
My goal this whole year is to finish in the top 3 in the conference, and it's a little bit different for me being ranked near the top of the group. But that being said, the A-10 is always very competitive and very close in the vault, so It's just going to come down to having a good competition on that day, and I'm looking forward to doing my best.
Particularly in the distance events on the men's side, we've got a young crew, sophomore Ryan Lee, who's going to be running the 5,000, redshirt freshman Connor Stauffer, who's a transfer from Syracuse, and both of them will be running the 5,000 along with Jason Skipper. And then in the 1,500, freshman Matthew Groff and Billy Fayette, both of them have run really well this season, and their workouts indicate that if they get in there and the race goes well, they're ready to really have a big weekend.
This year, we just want to compete. It's been really hard, like a lot of stress and everything like that, but I think we've been really pulling it together. So I feel like this upcoming weekend is just about competing to the best of our abilities and just getting out there and showing A-10s what we can do.
So just going into this weekend, we're really concentrating on perfecting our technique and just getting all all the spider webs out and fixing all the minor details. But we're ready and we're excited to go into this week and really focus on our technique and what we need to do and what we've been doing for the rest of the season.
So, I've been very fortunate to be able to be on this team for 4 years now, and it's been great to be able to serve as kind of a mentor and lead the guys, as so many people before me have kind of showed me the way. And so I think going forward, we have a great crew that's going to be coming back next year, and I'm very fortunate and happy to be able to have been a part of that.
Being around for 5 years has really been great. Just the Taylors letting me stay an extra year, and just with that whole group of senior girls that graduated last year, a lot of our underclassmen have kind of stepped up, and it's just been a really fun year. I wouldn't trade it for the world. So
we're looking for a good competitive way to end the year and end the season, and particularly again for those freshmen, really setting themselves up for then coming back next year and having that experience really set the standard for next year.